because of the network issue. So we just resuming this test from exactly where it was stopped. So we stopped here. We was continuing the test route for 917. So we're back on the test route now.
तो वो जो जहाँ स्माइली लगा हुआ था वो 40 की रोड है या 30 की है? 30 की है।
The mini roundabout, turn right to second exit. Turn right, second exit. We're going to fail the test here now. Okay. I told you yesterday, and you said I understood this point. It clearly says on in the middle of the road. That means only one side of the road can be flowing. If they are already there, you must wait here where this first white line is. There's no giveaway line or anything like that. Look at that idiot. Look at that. Look at that. Then stop again. They will do something like this, stupidity. Expect always worse from the other road user, and this is the classic example of it. But in the test, we get failed for it, which is not right. But what we can do? Okay, so as an independent driving test, as in part of the test, I would ask you to now to follow some signs. Okay, so follow the sign for pinner. Whenever you see the signboard for pinner, follow the route for the pinner, please. Now it's a failure. Okay, there's a car behind us. You're signaling left from that mini roundabout. Thousands of time I have tell you guys, do not signal left when you exit from the mini roundabout. And this is the example, classic example, why you don't left signal, because it's gonna be remained on and on and on, because it's not gonna cancel, and that reason makes you. Okay, now I'm gonna give you the directions to follow in the 2-minute roundabout. The first one going straight, the second one turn left. The first one going straight, second exit. And then this one on left, first exit. Left, first exit. Take the next road on the right. Take the next road on the right. What are you doing here?
तो वो कैसे जाएगा?
What are you doing here? How can he go exactly? You already blocked his road and he is now offering you space here and you stop there? That was the worst planning. You would have plenty of opportunity to stop right over there at the beginning of this meeting situation and allow them to come inside. Carried on, and I said, I thought, you're gonna stop now, you're gonna stop now, you stop now, and now you stop between two parked vehicle and expecting how he's gonna go. Of course how he's gonna go, because now, because he's coming in, he stopped there and giving you way on the left hand side. But then I have to help you there, that he is now giving you way. Come on. Okay, we're gonna pull up on the left here, just after this car. Don't worry about the blocking of the driveway. Why are you signaling right for? Use this black car to do the reverse parallel park, please. Try and finish the parking within bay. Well, there's no marking here, but within two car lane space. Try and be reasonably close to the curve, but please do not hit, touch or mount the curve. It's done. This is what you want, that's it. Okay, drive on when you're ready. Now this is a worst decision to go from here. He told you to drive on when you're ready. He does not say that do it just right from here. You have an opportunity to reverse. You must reverse your car about a car length or so, then only think about driving. It's for your own safety. Take the next road on the right and then right again. Take the next road on the right and then right again. Take the next road on the left, but it looks like a straight ahead road which lead us to the test center's car park. So we're not going inside there, but if it's a test, real
Yeah,
test, then
yeah.
you're going inside the way you came out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're just gonna end the test here,
Mm-hmm.
but we're gonna go right here and then left, and then we'll park on the side and then discuss what you have done today. Let's go. Just go, don't worry, just go, just go. Yeah, you're gonna cut it anyway. Just go. Turn, 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 full turn, full turn. Just go, carry on, carry on. Go, 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 go. And then turn left here. You see that orange car on the left?
Mm-hmm.
There's a box just before that.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna park it there, please. Yep, that's it. That's okay, thank you. And secure the car. Can switch off the engine as well. It's gonna be wild for otherwise. Okay. You tell me, how was your driving?
A few mistakes I made.
Can you tell me which one you recognize that that's a mistake for you for failure?
Couple of places I was slow than the speed limit.
Hmm. So what
And
happened if you
I
slow
didn't-
than whatever the required speed limit then?
other road users will get irritated.
Yeah. Correct.
But I found the road conditions that I can't drive there at 40.
Okay.
Yeah. It's my opinion.
Okay.
It's how I felt.
Okay.
That's why I was a bit
Why
slow.
did you feel that? What makes you to feel that I can't do 40?
Because there were many junctions and
Junctions for you or junctions for like, I mean, when you say junction means, is that priority for you to go first, or is that priority for others to go first? That's why you were slowing.
yeah, and I need to check everywhere whether I
But
can
if
go
there
or
is your
not.
priority to go, why you wanna be hesitant about it? Anything else causing you the not to?
Yes, one more. When I took right lane on the roundabout where I wanted to go straight, and the lane was correct. It was showing straight, but there was a vehicle on my left. So it was not enough distance between my vehicle and
The
the.
one. That problem was actually other way around, but okay, you did understand that there was someone next to you
Yeah.
and you caused them a problem, and you think that you are in the correct lane, but you was in the beginning, but in the roundabout you wasn't. So yes, I will explain that one. Okay, anything else?
Once maybe in the mini roundabout, I didn't have a good glance on my right side.
Okay,
I was more checking in the front
correct.
who was coming. So I thought I can go because that car was entering the roundabout. So that might be my mistake.
Okay, will that be all?
This much I realized while driving.
Okay, right. I have noted the all the faults basically, which is in my opinion can be a serious, but at the moment it is a minor, and the one serious and a dangerous I already noted them like correctly as well. So today we made a two videos, part one and this is a part two. So watch the part one and then I will tell you the part one faults first and then the part two fault after that. Okay. So in a part one, okay, at 4 minutes and 50 seconds, just beginning of the test, and I said at the end of that road, turning right, Joel Street, okay, at the petrol station, Tesco petrol station. When you was approaching to the roundabout, the junction, the T junction, then you was only looking on the right hand side, okay. There's a left side you can see as well, isn't it?
Mm.
Now, if you have seen on the left side and your on your approach, because it's clearly it's like an open junction for you there. Okay, you can absolutely have a glance on that left side of a window through this window, and you can see like 15, 17 car length. There's anybody coming from that side or not. Okay, and there was nobody on the left hand side. Nobody, not a single vehicle was coming from the left side. Now on your approach, because you were more paid attention on the right hand side, there was one car coming, but that car was about 10, 15 car length away from us, and there was nothing in front of us in terms of like blocking our way to turn right. So if you have noticed, the left side is clear, and the right side, yes, there is a car coming, but it's not immediately. It's coming like about 12 to 15 car length away from me. Then I can keep my motion and go in the same speed what I was approaching to the roundabout, and then just carry on. There is no need for stopping there. Okay, but you did stop, but at that point there was nobody behind us. So in the test, the examiner would mark that as a minor mistake. But if there is if someone's also coming with us to that junction, and if you stop like this, well, it would be a failure, because the other driver is expecting you to go whilst you are waiting for that. Okay, but today it was a minor mistake, just because there was nobody behind us. Then eventually somebody did came behind us, but then you figure it out, and I grab an opportunity for the next one, and there was a second opportunity was there, and you did took it as well. So there was a minor mistake for undue hesitation.
Mm.
The second fault was happened 7 minute and 44 second. It was a too early signal to turn right. Okay, then we approach to that big roundabout, turn left, first exit. Then I ask you to pull up on the left, you drive on, and then I said we're going to take the second road on the right hand side, and you straight away, without checking the right mirror, you did check the center one but not the right one, and then you just signal right. Okay, so at that particular point there was a car behind us, but then I did something, and that you understood that, and then you cancelled it. But in the test, put it this way, they're not going to give you any hint, right? So that means it's a failure. Okay, but I did something in
Suppose
between.
just asking if I give the right signal and I took that right,
Then it's fine.
it's fine.
Then it's fine. But I'm 100% sure, and you probably as well, that you're not gonna take that first right. You're not gonna do that, because the speed was that much, and you was like literally passing that junction, and then the signal is still on. Like the signal was literally on before the first one. Like when I said that this is the first one, and then you started signaling. So it's not correct. Okay, when you see the video, you will understand that.
No, I understood
You
that
understood
in
that
that
one?
place also,
Okay.
because I was confused in the junctions, which one to take.
Yeah. Now at 9 minute and 48 second, um, I said let the car straight. Then I said, then we took that right turn, and then I said pull up on the left side, pull up on the left side, pull up. So one occasion I said pull up on the left after this car. So you did pull up, managed to pull up very nicely. Now this is a car, and you pull up here, and then let the car go straight, like carry on with the right steering wheel on. The car is getting straight. You just went little early, just little early, like 3 seconds early, and then it looks like the angle. It looks from the front that you're going in, but the back is pointing out, like sticking out. Not safe. Okay, when you pull up, when people see your left signal and pull, like going car inside, they're expecting you to finish the maneuver, unless or until there's something blocking your way, not to do that type of thing. Then only it's a different thing. But it's clearly visible for you, visible for the other road user, that why you're not able to finish that pull up in good time. But there was nothing blocking us. You just need to just carry on, and then make the wheel straight, like let the car straight. Okay, so again, I would count as a minor, just because nobody behind us. If somebody's behind us, it's a serious one. Okay, so that's there. Then 11 minute and 18 seconds. No observation on the right hand side on a mini roundabout, the one you burnt it out, right? So there was a one car coming from the front, which is not blocking me, but I must check on the right hand side. There was nobody on the right, but you still have to like move your mundi and have a look there on the right side physically. You did this as well. You did lean forward yourself, but you just lean forward and checking there, not on the right hand side. So lean forward means you want to check on the right side or a left side. Okay. Yeah, so that would be a serious fault, unfortunately. There was nobody, but you did not pay attention on the right hand side at all. Then a signal was not cancelled. Then you did give a right signal. No, that was done. And then I said, pull up on the left hand side, drive on when you're ready. And then you did give a right signal correctly. Observation, you just did center mirror right over shoulder. Well, it's okay, it's okay in the sense like examiners sometimes do let you like go away with this type of thing when you're not looking over the left shoulder, but not all of them they're gonna do though. Okay, so when every time when you pull up on the left, drive on when you're ready, look around everywhere. But that one you just leave this and then you've gone, no signal cancel. There are 3 exit you missed. There was a car behind us, serious fault. Okay. And then I already explained about the second right instruction. I said we're going to take the second road on the right. So but you said this is the first one, I would think already gone. But in the test, if they give you such kind of instruction that take the second road on the right, the third road on the right, then they will be telling you about the first one. Okay, then you need to figure out what's the second, what's the third, or whatsoever. Okay, but when they said take the available road on the right, then there's a trick there. Okay, when they said available road on the right means the very first one which you're going to come across is no entry, no right turn, something like that. So you need to figure out that one by yourself, and then the second one will be yours. They will not say that this is you can't take it, the next one that you have to figure out, because that's where they're checking response to the road sign. Okay, and then 14 minutes and 15 seconds, the down the hill, you said the smiley face one thingy. Yeah, so just before that road it was 40, but when you turn right, okay, the woodland, that is a 30 road. There's a signboard there as well. If you look at the video, our video, just before 14 minutes, you will see the signboard there, 30. Okay, but that was too fast. And if you figure out, that's why they have that smiley there. Okay, if you see the smiley is red and upset, don't then do something to make him happy, which is reducing the speed. But when you're reducing the speed, don't slam on the brake. As soon as you start applying a gentle braking, the examiner will understand, all right, you understood that you are going too fast. Okay, that's why you're now attempting to do something which is appropriate for the road. Okay, that was the first part of the video, part 1. Now part 2, mistakes. Oh my god, part 2 was terrible. At 2 minutes and 35 seconds, the bridge priority, yeah, I braked there. I already said that in a video there as well, that on that same bridge we went yesterday, and I said that to you, that car was, the overflow was going, that's why he was going. But in today's case, the car in front of us already passed on, so we cannot start now just because there was somebody there.
No, in that case, I'll just put my judgment was wrong because I wanted, where you braked, I just after that I wanted to brake.
Okay.
I was slowing down.
Okay.
So space judgment was not right.
Okay, so think about there is this way. At the moment over there, I can see there's only one small car, and the judgment you want to go with the path to stop, it will be okay for the small car. But you never know that what else gonna come after that.
No, I got
If there is a big vehicle gonna join the queue of when they're starting from the other side, then what? So
correct.
best thing is when they have the white line, the separation line, the divider line on the right side. The last divider line, when it comes, you imagine there's a stop line there
Yeah,
for you. Then you stop there.
yeah. If you noticed, already started slowing down, and I was
Crossed
thinking,
it,
yeah, I
but I
will
braked.
stop. Then,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, but I braked it just
yeah,
because I thought you're not gonna break it. So
yeah,
this is exactly what happened in the test as well. Sometimes
definitely.
you think I'm gonna do that, but it's too late for
It's late.
response, and
Yeah,
then the
even
examiner will hit that.
five
Then
seconds late is
oh,
late.
5 seconds is too late. Even 1 second or 2 seconds is delayed. That means they have to jump in. Otherwise, they cannot compromise the safety of yours, of others, of him. 4 minutes and 35 seconds, no MSM. Okay, no mirror signal for the right turn. I said we turning right from. I mean, sorry. I said we follow the sign for a pinner, and then that the pinner signboard is gone. Then you wanted to turn right from the traffic light because the pinner sign was on the right side. Then you did not check center right mirror and you just hit the signal. It's a common one anyway. There are so many times it happens today. So I already marked here earlier as well that MSM, especially when you changing directions and giving your signals, well, you're not checking them in a incorrect way or in full order as well sometimes. Then 4 minutes and 50 seconds at that traffic light, the same thing. Yeah, on the traffic light, there was a red traffic light. You know that you want to turn right. There's a car in front of us. She wanted to turn left, but she did not signal at all. Eh? But she was positioning herself close to the curb, keeping a little bit gap on the right hand side. You thought, oh, that's for me, let's go.
Yes.
There's no lane there, madam. There's no two lane there.
Lane.
There's no two lane. Have a look the video. 4 minutes and 50 seconds. There is no two lane. There is only one lane. But that car was like literally positioning on the left, but not signaling left. Okay, but that means she will go on the left. But we don't know. She might change the mind and come to the right hand side. But there is no two lane there. Okay, so I would not go there. Just wait right behind.
Okay.
Okay, keep your position on the right like this, but then wait behind that, and then let her go. Then your time is gonna be there.
But just pointing it out, I felt little dicey there after going there. But I
can't do
turned right.
anything.
Yeah, I turned right only when she went
She
left.
went left. Correct. I understood that.
Yeah.
And that is the reason this is not a serious fault, because you let her go first.
Yes.
And then you went.
I realized that.
So yeah. Now 7 minutes and 35 seconds. Why are you going too close to the right hand side? Oh yes, okay. So just after that right turn, then the road is going, and then after there's a mini roundabout, we're going straight ahead. You choose the right lane, very good. And then you was looking on the right side, nobody is coming towards us, so you carried on as well. Then there's a bit of a down steep hill, which is a downhill. There's a parked vehicle on the right hand side. You have a two lane.
Yeah.
You turning right. You understood that pinner is on the right hand side on that roundabout. So you positioning yourself on the right hand side lane, but you misjudge that the car is coming in front of you, and she does not have enough space on her side because of the parked vehicles. What are you expecting that car might gonna do?
Come to the left.
Little bit on my side, isn't it? Then where is my clearance from that car? There's nothing stopping or blocking you whatsoever to keep your car little bit on the center of your road, or in that case you will be driving on two lanes, which is absolutely okay, because the one lane is is splitting into two. And for a while there was only one car, so safety aspect of it, you should be giving that car a little bit space so that she can go safely, you can go
Now I
safely.
recall it. Yeah.
Understood? So then you signal right hand side there. Everything, the roundabout was absolutely fine. That's not an issue with that.
Okay.
Then you finish the roundabout, then exit. Then there is a second roundabout. We're going straight ahead. You was in a good lane, right lane. You're going straight ahead. Remember yesterday I told you, when you are on the right lane, when you're going straight ahead, imagine there is a, what if there is a car next to you, but when your turn comes in, you literally cross the lane, like literally like this. There was no car next to you, so you saved yourself by with the situation there. But you can't do that.
I should
You just go in and follow the circle. When you see the video at 8 minutes and 50 seconds, the part 2 one, you will understand. But because if there is a car next to you, it would be a dangerous mistake, because they're not expecting that you're gonna cross in front of them. They think that you're gonna going in, turning left.
That was in the second roundabout.
First one, the first roundabout, the second roundabout in the sense. First one, there's a big one. Okay, let's say if there's a big one first, if you're counting, then the second one, which is the left lane, is only left. And then remember I said the highway code made a mistake like this yesterday. That roundabout I was talking about, that's where you made this mistake. And then the second, the same mistake was happened, but not on the second roundabout, which is the more near the Morrison's is. After that there is a bus lane. Not that roundabout was absolutely fine. You carried on, gone there. Then there is another mini roundabout came. Which lane was you at the beginning of the roundabout? Which is 11 minutes and 40 seconds. You was on the left lane, madam. Isn't it? Was that a car behind us? There was.
Okay.
There was a grey van next to us. Then you choose the left lane, fine, good lane. Then you should expect what that grey car or van is doing. Is she coming with me, or is she choosing the right lane? She chose the right lane. Now what is your problem was, you was on the left lane, and then you supposed to keep your position on the left, keeping and paying attention on the right mirror, because at any point or any minute that van can overtake you as well. But what you did was, you was on the left lane, you gone inside in front of that van lane, so you literally was in the middle of the lane, and then cutting the path of that, crossing the path of that van, and then you took the exit with the left signal on after that. And it's a mini roundabout. I told you not to give a signal on the mini roundabout when you exiting any exit, right? And then the signal was on and on and on and on and on. And the van was literally like coming, going, coming. So you think that you're gonna park now, or maybe you're gonna turn now. You're gonna park now, turn now. Then I helped. I asked you that, look, that signal is on, and for that reason it's failure. But it was already failure. Okay, so that was that. Okay, at 11 minutes and 56 seconds. Yeah, that was the signal one. Okay, so the signal was kept on and on and on and on. And then at 14 minutes and 14 seconds, okay, those two mini roundabout, eh? I am not expecting a fault there, yeah.
No.
Not a single one.
No.
Every student in the pinner remembered my word, honestly, or whoever this watching as well. I'm telling you guys, in the pinner test center, at the beginning of the test center and at the end of the test center, when you're finishing, when you're coming to the test center, yeah, 60 to 70%, if people are failing the test, is because of this reason. And those two mini roundabout where the next nearby the Shell petrol station. A good instructor, good grade A instructor, I would say, they will always give the practice, plenty of the practice to their student to deal with that roundabout every single day, probably when they're near to the test. But then students still make the mistake. Now what to do with this? It's a clearly marked road where you're turning left. No signal required, nothing. Literally you are on the left lane and you're driving there now. And there's a car waiting to come join in. She thought you're gonna turn. She was literally going in, and I was expecting you to turn left as well. But then literally you were going. I have to grab the steering wheel and bring it there.
That's
It's a
because of
failure.
stress, yeah.
Oh, look, when you're doing the test, do not. okay, when I'm writing or doing something, you will be stressed,
Yeah.
right? That's why we do this mock test. That, but do not worry what I am writing, what I am doing. You paying the examiner 62 pound to sit next to you to judge you. So let him do his job.
Correct.
You do your job. Okay, because they need to write down so many things, that what they have done, what they have not done, what things they need to ask you left, whatever. So you never know what they are writing into their iPad, eh? Why
Correct.
you want to worried about what he is
नहीं
doing?
नहीं वो उसको तो मैं
And
देखती
when
ही
the
नहीं
fault
हूँ.
happens, I understand the student get panic, but when the fault happen is happen now. Sometime, not always, sometime, some examiner, they look your overall performance as well,
Correct. Correct.
and then they are there to give you a license. It's us who is choosing whether or not to take it or not. Okay, so focus
Always.
on your driving only, nothing else.
Right.
Okay.
So I would say the main problem is,
Okay, so let me tell you your problems. Okay,
in
in
nutshell,
nutshell, yeah.
yeah.
MSM, when you changing directions, so many occasions when you have a parked vehicle and you changing your directions, most of the time you got lucky because there was nobody coming with us, behind us. But at that point, you know that there is a parked vehicle coming on my way, or any problem or a hazard, then I need to change lane. Use your mirrors well before, and that means plan the road ahead. Look at the road ahead, scan the road ahead, and see if there is an hazard in your lane, or you got to change lane at some point. Start checking your mirror now. Okay, when you start checking your mirror, you will have some kind of a judgment and a confidence that what are you looking in the mirror and who can be affected with your turn or twist. Okay, the second thing is eco-safe driving. Okay, there are so many occasions where there is a big potholes, a bit of a like a cab on the road as well. Then, well, as a good driver, you should be watching and judging these things, and try not to go into those potholes, or try and go around them, or just next to them. Keep that particular thing in between the car. So this is a good skill of driving. Again, that comes with the planning and your awareness of the road, and how much you scanning the road and planning ahead. The second thing is the roundabout observation on the right hand side. Okay, which is our one of our problem, which is still bothering us. You are making a very good progress, but let's say if you done today 4 roundabouts, out of 4 roundabouts you made one mistake in one of the roundabout, which leads you to the failure. Okay, so look on the right hand side on the roundabout, and your of the surrounding 6 point checks every time. When today we done pull up on the left roughly 4 or 5 times, right? So they will do the same thing as well in the test. So every single time when you pull up, make sure your signals got cancelled, and then reapply the signal,
cancelled.
and look around your shoulder, and then go and then make sure if the signal does not get cancelled, cancel again. Okay, so these are the general mistake which I can say you should be thinking of, which is, in my opinion, alertness. Okay, everything is like, be alert, be vigilant, see what's happening on the road, and do it accordingly. Okay, so hope you like this video. Just do watch this one again, so it will help you as well. If you got any problem, let me know. Okay then, bye.